but I mean, they have Gar Crush 2 has all of the engage tools they need to just
It's
absolutely decimate. I don't know if
what do you
Blade Fusion will
think?
be able to move for like 20 seconds.
It's true.
And
It's
so,
true. What do you think the win condition is for Blade Fusion?
yeah, absolutely. I think Katarina, I think Sky High Tom will be so pivotal in
Yeah.
creating a lead for their team. They have a later scaling team composition with the Ashe. She doesn't really turn on until she has a couple of items, and the Urgot, once he becomes super big, will be able to frontline. He'll be able to eliminate somebody from the playing field with his ult.
Yeah.
And so it's really just have Cat carry everyone else to the later game and show up. And like we said, he's got a 90% win rate right now. So I mean,
It's very true.
so he could shut down Garchamp 1 in mid lane against that with his Syndra.
No, he's
if
gonna have
he's
to play
that good.
really careful as far as against that Katarina.
Absolutely.
That's going to be a very sketchy matchup,
Mm-hmm.
especially with how dominant he seems to be on the champion.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. And so I think that's the biggest piece. We do have about 35 seconds till we're jumping into Summoner's Rift. With that, I mean,
I
yeah.
personally, I think that this bot lane matchup with Ashe and Thresh is also really safe
Mm-hmm.
and can probably play well against the Yasuo Gragas, because I don't think with the Yasuo not having any range, he can easily be poked out, and Ashe has quite a bit, and her slow,
Mm-hmm.
and I think she can keep that. I think she can keep him zoned off. But well, I guess we'll have to see.
We will have to see as we're just about to jump in. Final thoughts. I will say that I do like that the Ashe Thresh matchup. When I'm playing Ashe,
Yeah.
it's always just a treat when you get a hook and you're already proccing your 4 auto attacks. And so you're just already shooting flurries of arrows.
Keep going on him.
It's super fun. I enjoy it so much.
Yasuo won't have really any way of countering that, I don't feel like. I mean, he does have Wind Wall, which will be good, but I would assume he would use that for the hook. To kind of protect himself from the
we'll have to see. Who knows,
but
really?
They have 2 forms of hard CC, especially with the Ashe arrow.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be huge.
And so post 6, it's gonna be looking like a pretty good fight down there in the bot lane.
Absolutely. So we will be in Summoner's Rift any second now. I'm excited.
Yeah, I especially want to see like how Zach handles the jungle with that, especially with ganking something like Yasuo and Gragas, because he could easily turn on him. Because him being melee also keeps him in a little bit of a disadvantage there.
Absolutely.
All
But
right.
here we are. Yeah, jumping right in.
Jumping into Summoner's Rift.
We do have some things getting shaken up right here. There we go. We are just about. Come on, people, teleport in. There we go. We're teleported in, and we are ready to rumble. I do like the Doran's Blade start with the Gnar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
He
more
is
aggressive.
going for aggressive.
Yeah, he wants that aggressive play. Doesn't want to keep it passive. I think that's a good play because you don't want the Urgot to just
take over the game.
Take over the lane. He'll win if he just keeps farming and poking you down. Like it's gonna be. He's got.
30 seconds until minions
Come on, here we go.
spawn.
Kodo Draco really has to just make sure that Urgot isn't free farming and doing what he wants.
Yeah, because if he gets a lead, I've seen it in my solo queue games. Urgot is a really, really hard champ to keep control of.
Absolutely. All right, blue team pinging
It's
the
like early
Nexus.
vision.
That is the objective we all want is breaking that Nexus.
And it
There's
does
no
look like
other purpose in this world besides breaking that Nexus. So we do have standard starts, people just chilling in the river right now.
And it does look like Zach did place an early ward and swapped it for the sweeper.
That's a great jungler start. Yeah, is to drop a ward real quick, go back, grab the sweeper, and by the time he's back into his own jungle, that sweeper will be off cooldown, and then he'll be able to either. Yeah, absolutely, yeah, those ganks and those invades. So we do have a bot side start for both here with the blue on the orange and the red on Zach, and so I find that there might be looking for some focus into that, either the mid lane or in that top lane.
It's true. I believe it looks like. Oh, I used for a second. It looked like the Yasuo's tornado took the blue buff to orange.
Oh yeah.
But
You're like, what
it
is
was
that
just 'cause
spiraling
it was off
blue?
in the corner. I was like, wait, did he just take that? Let's see. And it looks like Syndra is able to keep the good priority because she does have that range, as where Cat does kind of just have to hang back until she's a little bigger.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing there is that Cat wasn't even level 2 yet. She can't dash to her daggers.
It's
She
true.
can only chuck the daggers, right?
So once she's level 2, level 3, that's when we'll see her be able to keep a little bit of CS there. And same thing up here. Narf keeping him zoned off any of the minions.
Good stuff here. We do see the Zach showing up over on his Grom side, which is always good XP.
It's true, and
Wait,
it was a good clear. Ornn is doing a full clear, it looks like. But it looks like Zach's just doing the classic red to blue Grom. Ganking the top side.
We do have the gank coming in here. We do get the hookup and the throwback. Such low health right now. Meganar is able to get away. Kodo Draco just running for his life. There does not look like he's going to survive very much longer. Except he's just dancing back and forth. Come on, what is going on? The first blood coming through from Zach.
And Zach gets that first blood in the alcove. Oh, it's looking a little sketchy right there, but looks like Syndra did get out fine.
Yes, Sky High Tom now at level 4 is just going to start oppressing Garchamp anytime he can.
Yeah, he's definitely going on any engage he can possibly find.
Right now, wow,
like Zach did get knocked out.
Wow, got the kill there. It was kind of just a contesting of that scuttle in the middle of the river. And Ornn got both. He got the scuttle and the kill. Cat was not able to respond quick enough, and then we just Will of D just walking through lane.
It looks like he's going straight to the other scuttle there.
He's just strutting right there. He's like strutting it down that river like, what's up? You can't do anything to me right now.
He's like, I'm a tank, the assassin.
And now, yeah, those two scuttles there for Will of D will be very helpful because, well, as we were saying, the jungle XP has been nerfed so hard. Those are the neutral jungle camps, and so if you snag both of them, you've got
a good lead.
You've got good lead for XP and gold here. We do have Meganar coming out here, but the throwback from Urgot gets the stun down. It doesn't look like there's gonna be too much more because he's just able to disengage.
Not looking like a big fight, but a close call if he did stay.
Absolutely.
He is gonna miss this whole wave top if he dies. So
he's gonna have
really
to stay.
Can't.
Good trade coming in, but we do
fight
have a
coming down
slingshot. Right now we do have the dash to the knockup from Will of D, but the flash from Rune Judge is able to get away.
And it looks like they're wanting to do a tower dive here.
It's very possible. The Ornn misses the hook. Jexter almost got him. It tickled Ornn's nose. Tickled his nose.
I think if he didn't go for the Billows Breath right there, he would have gotten hit with that hook. But I think the Billows Breath slowed him down enough for it to miss.
Absolutely. Here, Fire Blade really getting poked out by the range of McDuddles here. That Gragas can just throw cask after cask, and it's crazy.
I wasn't accounting for that. I think Ashley's getting poked out way more than she should by a melee champion in Yasuo.
Absolutely. She also was showing up like she was running out of her mana way too quickly, maybe expending her volleys a little too liberally. So we do have the priority back from the Keaton Factor and McDuddles. They're able to get back while dropping that entire wave into the tower. The only person grabbing XP off that one will be Jexter, who, I mean, it's closer to 6, and so you get more team fights in. But Fireblade really just struggling right now. He's down the CS, he's down the XP.
He's not going to be able to, he's not going to be having a fun time.
Absolutely. We do have Ornn and Syndra rotating over into the blue side jungle here. Zach looks like he might get pinched off because priority from Gnar.
Gnar and Syndra, they're all ready for him.
He's got the collapse. Slingshot comes in, but gets knocked up instead. Nar shows up to the stun, and Will of D taking the kill against Zach here. His passive wasn't up yet. It was he couldn't proc his passive.
Yeah, and he couldn't get out. He got knocked up in the middle of his pop. Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. The poke and the slow can stop him from getting engaged by Yasuo.
Good trade coming in from Fireblade right there.
It's true. And we do got this. I think the Gnar is staying pretty dominant in this top lane. He's been keeping priority pretty much the whole game.
And that's what he'll need to do, forcing the Urgot to farm under tower. As we can see, his CS is a solid 20 under. Urgot is 20 under Kodo Draco right now.
That's almost a full kill.
Absolutely. I mean, he technically does have a dash. Dash comes in with the cask. A little bit of damage being dealt here, but the dash in from
I don't think they're going to die for this.
They're just going to back off on that one.
Yeah.
Letting him know who's boss.
See how they were tempted.
They were letting them know who's boss, but holy smokes, the Rune Judge jumps in. We do get the grab from both. Looks like Ash is trying to deal some damage. Gets pulled back, but the Lantern is not going to save Fireblade right now. Yasuo, the Keaton Factor, taking the kill.
Wow, and that's going in for them.
It's
Orange
with
the 3-0.
We do have the Bellows coming through once again. Will of D just hanging out in that bot lane, taking care of business, giving the kills on over to the Keaton Factor, which is going to be very helpful with a later game Yasuo.
Oh, and the ult coming out from both sides. Urgot burned his ult and missed.
Oh, good jump forward there from Kodo Draco, taking down Kogatu. There we go.
Yep, and yeah, Kogatu missed his ult onto the...
Definitely. We do have the dash blade there.
Wow!
Wow, we do get the tower shot coming through, so it's a 1-for-1 trade at this point.
Yeah, that was a great fight right there. I wouldn't have expected her to go all in, and especially under the turret.
I think that it was honestly a little bit better trade for Sky High Tom right there because the minions are pushed up against tower, and so Garchamp 1 is losing the XP in the minions. It's not setting back up in the middle of the lane.
And it's keeping her lead stagnant instead of getting more.
Absolutely. We do have 1 kill on each side here, so.
And it might be able to tie up the lane with the next wave coming in, man. Cat might be able to catch up with some of these minions because she is behind almost 20 CS also.
Things are not looking good, but we do have the Rune Judge showing up in River. I don't think he's been caught out. We do have the slingshot coming through. Doesn't snag him. The bounce away gets interrupted, and then the ult from the Rune Judge taken lower. But we do have Meganar coming through for the ult. Oh my gosh, and the passive is procced. Rune Judge should survive, but so should Kodo Draco. Gets the stun out and is able to walk away.
Wow, Kodo Draco with the solid ult. I can't believe that he got out of that. I thought that he was gone for sure. But it's also Urgot's ult was on cooldown. So if they had waited till right now when his ult is back up,
might able to
that would
snag
have
him.
worked out a little bit better, yeah.
Yeah, snagged him maybe a little bit earlier before he could get to that Mega Gnar, but we do have a tower dive coming through. They're just going straight for Ashe right now. Cask comes flying. Ashe is super low. The dash from Yasuo. Another dash taking the kill. And Thresh is left twiddling his fingers under tower.
Yep, and I believe they're going to tower dive.
Good play coming through, but the tornado knocking him up. They do have to back away because so many turret shots are coming through. That's super low, and
700 gold shutdown.
Jaxter's able to get the kill because he was able to just stave off the Keaton Factor until the turret was able to take him down.
Wow. Yeah, that was a little greedy.
Greed.
That,
Greed is a good word for that one. Absolutely.
I definitely experienced that. Being a U-main, I have played my fair share of Yasuo's and gotten
absolutely. We do have the fellows in the dash through.
And the turret dive possibly coming through. He does have ult.
They're no longer in turret dive range. They're in between turrets. And Kodo Draco with the boomerang taking the kill. That's a giving jungler right there. Will of D saying, take the kill, boomerang away.
It's true. Orin does already have 3 of them.
He does. He is 3-0.
Got plenty to go around.
Yeah, why not? I've got kills. You get kills. I'll then upgrade all of your moves here and all of your items here.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Let's see. We're getting. It looks like he's. Oh, so he's already got Static Shift. I would have assumed that he would go Phantom Dancer first, but I assume Static Shift for the wave clear. It's so much better.
Absolutely, the Static Shiv will go through all of the minions there as long as it's under 6. If they, well, I guess because I think it passes through 7 to 8
I believe
enemies
so
there.
also. I think it's 7.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, if it's got the cannon there, then it will stop at all minions. But if you're able to snag just a little bit of crit on one of the 2 champions there, we do have just
Looking like
a few different engages going on here. Looks like
they could be fighting up here on the top side.
no, it looks like there might be zoning them off. Yeah, the smite comes through. Then Rune Judge is not able to even dive in for a fight, but
like
the boomerang coming through.
not to risk it. Oh,
We're getting some
it
slows
looks
here.
like-
Another dash attack to the stun, double stun. Just CC locked
Wow.
for hours on end, and Draco taking the next kill with the Rift Herald being spawned in the top lane. That will drop the first tower
And
there.
we're looking at 5K gold lead. This'll give him a few more plates too. So that's a pretty big gap.
With the
That's a
first blood tower
6,000
too.
gold.
Will of D is
Yeah.
actually getting some massive gold coming
Looks
in here.
like we got some technical difficulties here. Can't see the game.
Yeah, we unfortunately can't see anything yet. But we will be
But
back.
I was actually gonna mention. I think that Gnar is building a Blizzard.
That's what I was noticing that.
He did get the build water
Yeah.
slow. And so I believe that's what he's going into.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that the big thing was because I believe you can upgrade the Blade of the Ruined King. I believe it becomes like
Correct.
the Wrath of the Ruined
Yep.
King or something like that. So you upgrade. And we are
Oh.
back on here. Holy smokes, we do have the stun.
Looks like Katarina went bot. But they did go. Oh, Zach and Gragas died in that last fight.
So hearts out to Gragas. We didn't see them, but it happens. All right, Meganar able
And
to
they
jump away.
did get the second cut for it.
Holy smokes, they're
that
creating
rift.
priority right now. Now that's really going to be a great priority push for that top lane because they always have to
Yeah.
respawn there and then they can get those easy dragons on the bottom side of the
they're
map.
basically gonna have to keep attention on the top side, even if Nar's there or not. And you keep kind of the prio up there.
All right, we
and-
do have.
That's especially good for Baron as it comes up here in the next 5 minutes. And we do have an Infernal Drake.
That is not the soul though, because we only have one dragon so far. With Garcrush 2 taking, they'll have the first Ocean Drake, so they get a little extra mana regen, and then they'll have this Infernal Drake.
I
We
don't
do
think
have
they
Jackson
can
coming in with
really
the
do
hook.
anything here.
I'm not sure. They're getting pinched right now. We do have the play
Oh,
coming through,
we
but the
get the
ult
kill.
taking down Ashe here from Syndra.
Oh,
We do have the
Wow,
passive proc, and
that's-
that will be a kill coming through. Who
That's
knows who
two
wants it?
going
Who's
over.
taking it? Kodo Draco taken down from off screen, taking down. And we do have Garchomp 1 taking down Zach. Garcrush 2 is the team. I will get that one of these days.
I was just gonna say we can just call him G2.
Ooh. I don't know if we can do that. That might
they're looking
be
really
reaching a little
dominant right now.
too far out there. I don't think G2 Esports wants this happening.
And so, but yeah, there are 2 drags already, but no, it doesn't look like this is slowing down anytime soon. They are at a 9,000 gold lead.
We do have the Ornhorn coming through to knock back Fireblade here. Does get taken down from Will of D, but we have separate fight happening over on the opposite side. It looks like the ult coming through from Kartuga. Kokatu. Taking a kill of his own, dropping down Will of D.
and Will of Fire
Yeah.
knocked out. It does look like that. That Urgot's
Oh,
gonna
is he
be
gonna
pretty
stop
hard.
this? Is he gonna stop the back?
Oh.
Jackster? Did you not want to
So
get a
close.
kill? You had an Urgot there. Hello? Okay.
I don't
maybe
think
they
he
didn't
saw
want
in
it.
time.
He might
Because
not have.
it refreshes every second.
Yeah, that is true. So we do have now this priority showing up in that mid lane. Taking the first tower should be easy peasy. However, we do have.
But this is the first tower for Blade Fusion.
Yeah. Oh, and we had the Keaton factor able to take them
Oh,
off.
a
The wind wall
knock-up.
coming through. The flay and the flash away. Okay, ult coming through from Jackster. Kodo Draco just knocking down Kogatu right now, and then Jackster's just trying to get away at this point.
And it looks like his Mobi's put him pretty far away. He should still be able to live.
We just have this permanent push going on right now, and so we're able to take down Inhibitor Tower here in the mid lane, and maybe even the Inhibitor, but we do have Slingshot getting pushed back. And then we just got a disengage coming through here.
Looks like they did get that turret. They wanted the inhib, but I just think it was too risky for him to stay.
Yeah,
they don't want to throw away this lead.
Absolutely not here. It looks like Sky High Tom hasn't been able to do much to
Damage
carry
on
his
that
own
jungle
team
camp?
right now.
That Gnar passive working on jungle camps. Definitely good for him clearing and keeping this CS advantage on Urgot.
We do
He's got
have
almost twice the farm.
We do have Blade Fusion wrapping around here. Will of Deed. It's 4-1. How long can Will of Deed last here? He does get a dash out, but the arrow from Ashe does. Oh my! They're not even doing damage. The Ornhorn comes through, and finally we're getting some damage out here. And Fireblade was not able to get the kill, though. It should have gone to him. Jexter was able to get that kill.
Also across the screen, Kodo Draco did kill the Katarina.
Okay, there we go. So then Gnar is no longer Mega Gnar. He's getting chunked down heavy here from Kodo Draco. He's looking pretty.
Oh!
Wow, the reversal coming through. Garchamp was able to do so much here for Kodo Draco, and he was able to take the kill. Once it's just back and forth right now, getting the hooks. Kodo Draco just trying to not die right now. He's able to disengage because Jexter had to back away or he would have died, but a tower is dropped in that bot lane here. The Keaton factor and McDuddles were able to just split push that.
Yeah, they kept the split push going. And they're able to maintain this lead. It looks like it's still a 9,000 gold lead, so they didn't get too much off of this. It was pretty even exchange.
Absolutely. Mega Gnar coming to, jumping for the stun and gets the kill. Kodo Draco is on a rampage against Fireblade here, but he might get a response back, and the shutdown coming in from Kogatu. Easy peasy.
Wow. That was
just back and forth responses right now. It's
true.
You could say it's anyone's game, but we do have a 9,000 gold lead.
They could come back. It is in G2's it's in G2's hands to throw this game.
Absolutely, but with the amount of priority they have, that Rift Herald will be uncontested right now, it looks like. Yeah. Blade Fusion does want to look for the Dragon showing up, which is a Cloud Drake. So that's going to help with their movement speed. Well, movement speed for everyone.
Yeah,
and then
I think all the rest of the next dragons are going to be clouds.
Yeah,
yeah.
The Cloud Soul will come through, and so what they will have whoever gets it will have more ults to come through, which might be pretty feisty for either side.
If Blade Fusion could get all of these, oh, it looks like a a real quick one there.
Garchamp 2 just absolutely decimating right now. Has to flash away from the hook. We do have the Ornhorn coming through. Does knock up Kogatu. We do have the response coming through. Oh, the Lantern does keep him away, but Rune Judge has to slingshot right onto Yasuo, and he's taking down. The Keaton factor got slid under the tower range. Now they're chasing down Will of D. Is he able to get it? Oh, he's able to get away.
Will of D.
Maybe. We do have a slingshot
like
coming through here. Does get the knock up. The Bellows does come through. The hook is missed, but the ult coming through from Kogatu, taking the kill away from everyone else. Will of D is now sent to the fountain for 30 more seconds.
And yeah, they're getting a little greedy here on the side of G2.
The greed is real, but they did get the dragon. So what is a better trade here? 2 kills going onto their team, or a Cloud Drake? One more will give them soul.
I'm pretty sure one of those was the shutdown onto.
I believe so.
Will
yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Or Will
Kodo Draco had had that bounty on him in the shutdown. He was on a rampage, and so the shutdown did give over quite a bit of gold. I believe it was Kogatu that got it.
Yeah,
And so, yeah, we do have quite a few items coming through now.
This is really big, though.
He's big, and I assume this Ornn, who is now level 11, will be able to upgrade everyone's items at this point. But they have to get close. They have to be buddy-buddy with him, before that happens.
But Nara's keeping up with the CS game. He's at 151 farm. It looks like they have a CS lead in every lane, with the exception of this support. And most of the gold, it looks like it's funneled into the Yasuo and the Gnar. While it's looking like a 5,000 gold difference on those bot laners.
It's huge.
Ash
That's
was at
100.
5k gold, and Yasuo had earned a total of 10,000 gold.
That's like 3 items, but we do have the Ornhorn coming through. Oh, we tried to get the stun out from Garchamp, but no dice. But holy smokes, Kodo Draco coming in deep for the kill on that one.
And Garchomp 1 did land that stun.
They're just chasing him down at this point. The tornado does not come through, so the dash from Kotagu is able to get away. And Kodo Draco on a killing spree. We saw off screen on a killing spree, taking down Sky High Tom here.
This inhibitor.
The ult coming through, sending everyone away. We had 2 ult land here on Fireblade. Oh my gosh, and it's just an absolute decimation right now coming in. We do, oh my word, it's a trade coming through. Will of D and Fireblade have to trade each other. We do have the ace coming, well, it was almost an ace. Jexter was able to revive fast enough for that one.
He's still on level 11, so his respawn timer is not quite as long as this cat. And
yeah, but everyone else's respawn timers are struggling to come up because we have both turrets down on the Nexus, and it looks like they might just brute force this.
Oh.
Sky High Tom coming in for the dashes on his blades, but he just gets taken down. Garchamp with the ultimate taking him out, and there's so many minions on that Nexus. The ult drags him in for the kill, but that is to no avail. We got the Winions taking the game themselves.
And it looks like that's the game. Wow.
Garchamp 2 taking the game against Blade Fusion.
I can't believe that. That was a crazy game.
It was absolute decimation. I did not see any chance.
There were so many kills
for Blade Fusion.
They just never stopped fighting.
Absolutely not. It was from the first kill to the last death. They actually died for those wins. From the first kill to the last death, they just had absolute map control.
And it seemed like there wasn't much that Blade Fusion could have really done. I mean, they were just kind of squeezed close. They lost in every lane.
Absolutely. 90% win rate for Sky High on ranked solo queue, but a 0% win rate right now in this tournament here.
It's true. It's true. And I mean, maybe the Kiana would have done it. I don't know.
It was the Kiana. That's what it was. It wasn't Sky High. It was the cat was the wrong pick. That's what it was. But we did have I will say we did have a game happen earlier tonight that didn't go through onto the stream, as we did have those technical difficulties between let me double check who that was.
I'm pretty sure
Needlessly Large Rods and Sudden Tower Destruction. Yeah. And I do believe that it was Needlessly Large Rods that did take the win. Spoiler alerts, by the way. I think we will be showing that after this.
It was a good match.
It was.
I highly suggest if you're going to watch it, you should. It's great. It was really intense, really back and forth, and a fairly even fight, I'd say.
Sure. All right. I believe we will take a quick break. I think we want to we will have that one the game that happened earlier showing up on stream once again, and so
we'll probably go through that. So we'll see you when we get back.
Welcome back to the GameTyrant studio. My name is Tanner ShayYT Swenson. I'm back here with Jason. We're getting ready to start the game that started a little bit earlier today. We're going to recast it, show you what it was all about. Really good game, honestly. Super excited to cast this. So let's jump right into it.
Absolutely, yeah. We will be starting with the champ select. I realized my mic was like completely out of out of it was like down here. So, but yeah, we'll be jumping into we will do the champ select so that we can see what's going on, see where everyone was thinking, and then we'll jump easily right into the game. We won't have to do the spectator delay, which is nice.
Heck yeah. I mean, that's the best part about recasting games is we get to jump right into the action.
Yeah. Who wants to deal with spectator delay? Not me. I've done it too many times.
Yeah, those 3 minutes seem a lot longer than they are.
Absolutely. So the two teams, though, just to recount, are needlessly large rods on the red side, and then we have blanking their name.
The sudden tower destruction.
Sudden tower destruction on blue side here. So they will have that priority pick and the first pick of the night. Whatever they're wanting to focus in,
Well, and looking at the two teams' solo queues, their recent history, these teams are fairly matched. They have fairly same like skill levels. They have one or two high gold players that can honestly just take over the game.
Yeah, I guess we're not doing champ select. Okay, we are doing. I guess we can actually, since this is technically. So. We're into Summoner's Rift, everybody. Yeah. Welcome to Summoner's.
So I guess just the recap on the champion select. We got Darius and Ornn in the top lane. We have Sejuani and Yi in the jungle. Malzahar against a Zillion in the mid lane. And then bot lane we have a Xayah and Leona against a Ezreal and Morgana.
So let's while we're waiting for these minions to spawn, let's talk about these team compositions here. We have such dive heavy teams both sides. We get with the Sejuani dash in and the ultimate, how thick she is. The Ornn with the Ornn horn, who's able to just throw a ginormous ram down a tower. It's just so dive heavy on both sides here.
Oh yeah, well, and you got the Leona in the bot lane. You have Morgana that could potentially be catching people out with, Yi on the follow up, Zillion with the double bomb stun, and then Ezreal just poking them from the side. Like both these teams are
stacked.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's the one word I'll say for that one is stacked.
And I mean, honestly, the Malzahar was a really good pick against the Yi, because anytime the Yi goes in, regardless of whether he's in ult or not, Malzahar can just ult him.
Yeah,
if the team follows
complete suppression. Yeah,
and that's the majority of the damage on the needlessly large rods.
Yeah, we don't have any cleanses either. That's a big thing. I think a cleanse would have been a good choice for like negating the ult from Grab Patch here, or from the Sejuani ult. So I think that would have been a good pick for somebody to have that cleanse, but we decided to go for double TPs on both the mid and top side, and then heals ignites on the bot side. Wow, it's matched up on the summoners right there. But with just an early start here, we do have the classic farming.
Yep.
Who can get all 6 minions of the first wave? I feel proud when I do that. I'm like, yeah, 6 minions.
Yeah, and up here, it's Ornn versus Darius. Honestly, this Ornn needs some levels before he gets the tankiness. Darius beats him pretty much all the way up through level 5, level 6 until Ornn can get some armor. Yeah, pretty normal start.
Yeah, we do see though we have with Ornn, he's got refillables and a control ward. He didn't actually go for like a Dorn's shield to try and protect himself, or go aggressive against this Darius, which is hard anyway. It's hard to be aggressive against a Darius because we do have that pull.
Ooh, but Ornn out trading him. Look at that. I mean, Darius did get his heal off, but it wasn't enough to match the bellows coming out from the Ornn right there.
Absolutely. I guess I do fail to see that Ornn can just build his items out on the lane.
That's what I was saying.
I always forget about that passive. I just always think about him upgrading items, so he just builds a shield out on lane. Why not?
I think that was his idea from the beginning. Is just come to lane with a little bit of extra gold, tough out the Darius poke, and then just make a Doran shield when he has the time.
Absolutely. So we do have just back and forth here right now. No major stuff.
Oh, pull from the Darius, going in with a Q, gets the heal off Sejuani coming up from the river. Is she going to get that dash? Where's the W? He's gonna get the slow.
What?
Wow, the Orn. Look at those fancy feet.
Fiora with the patience on that one. Just walking, waiting for Sejuani to show up with the dash.
Literally, and the second that she dashed, I mean, he was ready.
Yeah.
Fiora had those fingers ready. All right. Bot lane farm is looking pretty even here. Of course, you have the Leona with the extra farm just from her, what is it? I forget what this new support items are called. I think it's the shoulder guard.
Yes.
Shoulder guard for the AD.
Yeah, and then the relic shield is for AP still.
AP,
Yeah.
yep.
Yep. We know season 10. Yes.
Oh yeah.
But it looks like this. Darius is just sitting in his lane, sitting in that bush. Doesn't have to do anything because he's got it pushed up at all times. He doesn't want to expose himself to open ganks all the time, so he'll just hang out in bushes.
Look at him. He's waiting for. He's waiting for him to get just a little bit closer. He's going for these melees. He's gonna pull him. There it is.
Ooh.
Coming out with that Q.
Nice.
Oh, and honestly, he evened up the health in that lane.
Absolutely.
He's looking for a gank mid. Zillion getting spoke off the flash. Where's the alpha? There it is. Going in for the alpha. Get some
2.
extra autos off.
Can we get another? Can we get another auto?
Ooh,
3.
Sejuani with the flash.
Whoa.
No way. Malzahar gets out. Sejuani jumps in with the Q, and that is first blood. Going over to Hecho in Mexico.
Wow. That was a greedy play coming in from Larry.
Oh, yeah.
He just wanted the kill so badly that he did not think about a Sejuani walking up to him. Though Ho and Mexico missed his W. He missed his W, so
did.
it took him a lot longer to get that proc, the freeze proc out. I don't even know if he did, but either way, that kill went on over
Oh,
too.
and what was that? Darius coming in with the dunk, taking down Fiora.
That is a true dunk master right there.
He's got the skin and everything.
But we do have priority showing up here in that bot lane, so especially with the
He coming
Sejuani
in with
already
the Alpha
down
Strike.
there.
They already got the Dragon. Leona with the Zenith Blade going in with the stuns, and he's staying alive for so long with that Meditate. Leona goes down. Another Alpha Strike taking down the Sejuani. Ooh, but the Zayat pulling back her feathers and then flashing out. He lives
So low.
barely. Honestly, that Meditate is what won him that fight.
That was
He just
a
sat there in
huge
the middle.
play.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I'm liking about Larry. Though he was ambitious in that first and did give up first blood, he dives in head first and actually steals the dragon from sudden tower destruction here. So and then he just showed up. He just started destroying everyone else with his Alpha Strike. Good stuff from Larry.
Ooh. And then Darius fighting him in the middle of a full pack of minions. The heal is gonna save him. And he walks out by the skin of his teeth.
Didn't have enough procs to dunk him. I don't even know. His ult's not even up, though, but not enough procs to get the bleed out on Fiora here.
Oh, going in with the charge. Darius playing it safe here.
Yeah.
As he needs to. Honestly, all Fiora needs to do is get one Bellows Breath, good knock-up, and that Darius is good as gone. But
he also doesn't have that ultimate right now, so he's gotta be careful though. I always, in my opinion, it's always fun to just like tantalize the other teammate with your low health and then show up with an ultimate for a dunk. One of the more fun things here.
Zillion doing a greedy back. Sejuani going
Wow.
in. W, is she gonna get the freeze? Oh, and Morgana comes in with the black shield.
Good save from Morgana with
Yeah,
that black
honestly,
shield.
that
Can't get
was a good run.
that
That was a
frost
good run.
out.
Oh, and see, that's
Wow.
exactly what I was talking about. That's all he needed. What was nice Bellows Breath.
Yep.
Get that Grasp of the Undying proc, and
We do see that the Bomby Cinder there is already built for Ornn, and that's just so
Wow.
strong.
look at that steal. Oh, and she gets him with the Glacial Prison, but it isn't enough. He's too quick.
Just a speedy boy with his ultimate running away.
That's what it is. And the Glacial Prison does slow you while you're in the radius of it, but because of Ye's ult, didn't even need to worry about it.
Yeah, just a normal walk
Oh,
back.
look at that. They predicted that he was going to his Krugs Malzahar, flashes over the Blast Cone,
Ooh.
gets Yi. That was just good prediction.
Good-
They had
good
no
prediction.
vision. That was blind.
Good prediction, good communication too.
You're
the
right.
follow through with the follow through from HO and Mexico.
Oh,
was able
and
to
the
show
Zenith
up.
Blade
Ooh,
with the Leona coming in. They
Nice.
take down the Morgana. Look at that.
the CC train is real on that bot side there.
No, that's what it is. That's exactly what Zaya needs in a support companion. Is just someone who can lock him down enough for her to get the 3 feathers out and just continue that CC.
Oh my word. The Sejuani's on the opposite side of the map.
Oh. he does have ult up, and he uses it.
Oh.
All
Yep.
right, they're waiting for him.
Is he
Can
gonna survive this?
No way.
Can he? He's so close to space aids.
Oh! Couldn't quite get away. But the Yeet coming in. Alpha Strike to a minion. I'm assuming in an attempt to get
Oh,
away,
wow,
but was
good.
it enough?
Good frost. They're gonna want to tower dive this? No. Okay, I was like, what?
Yeah, there's not enough health there.
But that's a healthy Malzahar with the double buffs right now. He's got double buffs, so
he's gonna regen both his health and his mana a lot quicker than
super good. Yeah, super good for him.
Ooh, and that's 2 solo.
What a
plays.
sidestep.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, they're playing it smart, playing around the feathers, not stepping too close to those. Oh, but the Ezreal! Right, I spoke too soon.
Greed again.
I spoke too
yeah,
soon.
playing around the feathers. Yeah, right. he literally phases forward and then just gets rooted. He had 1 auto health worth away, but looks like we do have this fight going on.
And the Orin Horn comes out, followed up by the knock-up. There it
He's-
is. There it is. Bellows breath. Is he gonna?
Flash.
Oh, couldn't quite get in range for the yeah. And
Dang.
I honestly, I think that was the fate from the Darius. He got I think a minion kill, so he had a little bit of extra movement speed running away from the Ornn.
You hate to see when you flash forward for a kill and then just get pushed off. It's kind of the
Yeah.
worst. It's low-key, makes me mad. Whoa.
Oh, but he's getting his revenge. She dashed right over the wall.
Yeah. She okay. She's all right.
Yeah, it was to be expected. And of course, she can just heal up from all our jungle camps. Going back to the mid lane, Malzahar is beating Zillion. It's about 13 CS ahead of him. Oh,
Ooh.
but he didn't know where the Yi was, walks right into his jungle, and he's going to snake the kill.
Wow.
Ezreal trying to look for a little sneaky steal to get him back ahead in his lane.
And that's a free dragon now. They can get that second dragon for themselves just because they got rid of the Malzahar, who had such pressure with his spells, with the space aids,
Exactly.
that they pushed him away, and they knew that Sejuani wasn't anywhere nearby. She's only finally getting to the red side, decides to just go for her Krugs instead of anything else.
Probably a smart move. There's no
Yeah.
way she could contest a 1v4 against the Dragon, but that is a great Dragon for Ornn, because not only does he get extra armor from his passive, but that gives him an extra additional armor and magic resist.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and we do have the Infernal Rift coming through,
Heck
so
yes, one of my favorites.
goodbye walls, goodbye grass. It is out. Oh my. What are we?
Oh, and
wow.
the Zaya damage. Just that combo is just, it's ridiculous. You can't even get close to them, because if she gets you with that Zenith Blade, you are done.
It's
CC chained until you die.
it's such a great composition here for the bot lane, and so yes, Spirit Breaker and Grant are just dominating. They're taking down. There's only 2 plates left here on that bot side tower.
And not only are they getting all the plates, but she also has a substantial lead in
Oh.
CS over the Ezreal. Oh, and they're looking
A
for the
tower
dive here.
dive.
And this Sejuani got the frost on him, and that is
Oh,
a
yeah.
kill.
Yeah, that's
Still
easy peasy.
she's still tanking. She had
Oh
to
my gosh!
flash away.
Has to flash away for that. I don't know if she was stuttering, trying to figure out where to go.
I don't know
but
if she knew
HO
she had
Mexico.
turret aggro. I think maybe she thought it was on Leona. I mean, she kept walking back and forth. You'd think,
Yeah. Then she's like, "Oh no, there's another tower shot. That might kill me."
But hey, at least she didn't die.
At least she didn't die, indeed. Yeah.
As long as she can play it safe until her flash is all off, it was completely worth.
Mm-hmm. Easy back there for HO and Mexico, and so it does look like we have a Rift Herald free for Larry.
And yeah, that was good. He knew he couldn't save the bot side, so he's taking what he can. Is the Malzahar going to contest it, though?
Can he contest? No. Good zone off here from Death.
Ooh, getting the silence. Orin Horn coming out. Is Malzahar too far caught out? Yes, he is. Morgana coming in with the binding. Ornn finishing it off. Or actually, Larry coming in with the Alpha Strike. Getting the kills. And honestly, it's better on him than it is on Fiora.
Absolutely.
It was a good decision to hand that over to the Yi.
He's just going to get faster at hitting people with his sword. We'll slap swords all night.
I think that's all you can do.
Just slap a sword on you?
Slap a sword.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's almost a tower dropped that didn't take down all of the turrets, but the turret plating has fallen. We are at 14 minutes right now, and if we're looking at the gold differential, it's a 24-21 in favor of sudden tower destruction. So they had some hiccups. They have lost both dragons, but they're still in lead right now with gold.
And it's quite a bit to 3K. Hopefully they can just push that gold lead. It looks like, Sejuani going in on the Ornn, getting the frost off. She already charged, so
I don't think there's much they can do.
yeah, you don't want to dive an Ornn under the tower, regardless of whether he has mana or not. He's got too much armor.
But we can see here down in the bottom side of the screen the gold differences per champion here. So we do see Spirit Breaker has 6,300 gold, while Calavir only has 4,000. That's such a big lead on that bot side.
2,000 just from the bot side. That's a 3K lead, so 2K
Yeah.
of it is in the bot side.
We did have a dash through and the ult. Oh my word, that was
Jeez.
close.
This Sejuani is just playing these tower fights too risky. Like, she barely makes it out almost every single time.
They got the kill last time, but not this time. Has that animation always been there on the dragon
I
pit?
honestly haven't looked. I don't normally look at the dragon pit when there's not a dragon
I
there.
don't just look at the floor of an infernal dragon pit. It's just pulsing. Like, that was kind of dope.
That was awesome.
But we do have, let's see here, almost the mid tower dropped for needlessly large rods. I'll get the word there, but Darius, holy cow, just split pushing in that top lane.
And they did back off the mid tower too. Oh, is Fiora going to be able to finish off the Darius? He gets the heal, makes it out.
That's good. That's actually so confusing. Is Fiora? That's his name.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's so weird calling it an Ornn Fiora.
Yeah. For everyone, Fiora is Ornn. Yeah, it looks like Tommy was able to just get out of that one scotch-free pretty much. He's tanky enough and he heals quite a bit now that he can trade and just walk away.
Yeah, he did opt for the Black Cleaver build, which is pretty standard on Darius. You do see the Triforce occasionally, but especially against an Ornn, you definitely want to go that Black Cleaver.
Absolutely. Everyone's just kind of dancing around. They do want that first Infernal. For a needlessly large rod, if they can get this Infernal, that's only one more dragon for them to have Soul, which is just out. The damage output is insane.
Oh, yeah, especially with an Ezreal and a Yi, the amount that they can proc Infernal in a single fight is absolutely ridiculous.
Okay,
Plus, here we go.
Yeah.
The dragon has spawned. We got a team fight brewing here. Sejuani can't find a way out. Yi comes in with the ult. Can't quite get it. Alpha strikes onto the dragon. We got
that dash is down, though. The dash from Sejuani is down for such a long time.
Yeah,
so I don't even know if she can get back into this pit.
But she's going for it. We got a teleport coming in with the Darius. Yi does get the Infernal Drake, but they're taking him down one by one. Look at that.
Oh, my word.
No way. There we go. I was going to say, there's no way. So they lost, what was it, 3? They lost 3. Morgana, Yi, and the Ornn all fell in that fight.
Wow, we do have the ult coming
Zenith
out
Blade
here.
coming.
Oh,
is
my
it going to be a
gosh.
clean ace? Not
It's going to
quite.
survive? No.
No! It ended. His ult ended right as...
And he got a double.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
That's got to feel bad.
You hate to see it.
That's got to feel bad. They did get
Space
Infernal,
aids.
but was it worth it?
Space aids. Just can't. You can't do that, man. You can't do that.
It's just too contagious. You can't hang around your friends when you ask face aids.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, friend. I will leave now. You will not die now. Now, the one thing I will say is, though Needlessly Large Rod committed hard for that dragon,
They
for that
did.
Infernal Dragon, they kind of committed to the point that they couldn't leave. They couldn't fight because they expended so much resource just to get the dragon. And then you had Spirit Breaker showing up with that Xayah, who is 3K gold above the Ezreal right now, just with absolute decimation. We have okay, we do have the IE out now for Spirit Breaker, but he had his Essence Reaver, there we go. His Essence Reaver built with a BF sword. So that's massive damage, massive crit, especially on the retraction of the feathers.
Yeah.
That it was easy shutdown. You just throw in feathers into the pit, retract, and everyone gets rooted.
Exactly.
So big plays coming in from sudden tower destruction. Though they lost the dragon, we're able to officially get an ace, a quote-unquote ace. Everyone died at one point in that team fight on Needlessly Large Rod's side.
Not only that, but they did capitalize, taking one tower in the mid, almost taking the tower in the top lane, so they are taking advantage of the lack of champions on Summoner's Rift. So they are playing the map really well at this point. The next objective they probably want to look for is Baron and the next Infernal are both coming up here pretty soon. In fact, Baron is up in the next minute.
Yeah, we are at 19 minutes into this game now, and so we're just they're dewarding the red side, and that's so aggravating. I hate when you just lose vision of your own jungle, especially as the jungler.
Yep.
You're like, I wish I could be of help, guys, but I can't see anything, and I'm going to die if I get my farm. So we do have, okay, now we have that response of the dewarding for Needlessly Large Rod. They do get the Rift Herald before it dies, and the Baron is spawning in 10 seconds.
Oh, and Malzahar catching out. Yee!
Oh.
Zillion did get to ult right before he died. Is he going to live? Oh, I think they can turn the fight. Ornn comes in with the horn, knocks everybody up. Oh, but Tiger retracts the feathers, knocking most of them low. And it looks like Sudden Tower Death is going to walk out with the win, actually.
That was a 2-for-1 trade right there.
It was.
It might be more now.
There it is.
This is a 3-for-1.
Is this comeback time for Needlessly Large Rods?
Holy
yes,
smokes,
it
that's
is.
big. A triple kill coming in from Ezreal is insane because it's just so much gold in the pocket of a man who can be so powerful later and later into this game.
Exactly.
That's insane.
And that last kill that he got to on Xayah was an 1,000 gold shutdown.
Oh, yeah, that's big.
It's huge. His
That's
next
such a
back
comeback.
is going to be massive. And it's smart to back right now. He's got all this gold in his pocket, but it's not any use to him until he goes back and spends it all.
Absolutely. Does get interrupted on his back here. Grab Patch going in for the risky plays. The ult comes out down super low. Sorry.
Ooh, missed his Q. I don't think they're going to be able to get him. Nope, that's it.
They're
That's
just going to back.
Oh, and
no,
then
they're not.
Sejuani flashing in with the dash. Can they finish off the Morgana? Nope. Oh, she throws out the Glacial
Good
Prison,
ult.
followed up by the Leona ult and then a Zenith Blade. But the Yi coming in from the booty. He's going to get a double.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Look at that. Oh, but that Blast Cone. 2-Troll. Throws him right into Darius and Xayah, who just finish him off like he's another minion.
Spirit Breaker really just being able to collect more kills, get more gold. Spirit Breaker's at 8, 1, and 2 right now. So that's looking very good. She's just clearing waves. Same with Malzahar, just clearing waves. They're just all damage right now. Rift Herald is out.
There it goes. He's going to get another charge on the inhibitor as well. Oh, they're not going to be able to take it, though. Smart move, smart move. I don't think they could have contested that without losing a couple members of their team. Smart to back off now.
I don't think I ever noticed, but that Rift Herald, one charge did all but one auto attack damage onto that tower. That was huge. That was massive. Oh, but they do just have maybe free priority for that dragon? I don't know.
Let's see. Xayah turning in on the Zillion. The Ornn Horn comes out. Oh, but he was silenced. He couldn't throw the ram back.
Wow.
Darius gets the dunk. This one is definitely going in the way of Sudden.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way they can turn this around. But the Ezreal, he did just get a huge back. Can he finish him off? Looks like yeah, Sudden Tower Death just takes the dragon. Leona risked her life, but
For the dragon. I don't think that was the cleanest play coming in from Sudden Tower Destruction, but they did get the dragon. They lost they lost Grant in the process because I think there's just a little too much tracing going on into that blue side of the jungle. They should have, because they had the perfect setup, forcing Needlessly Large Rod to come to them one by one and then just jump on them because they have so many CC opportunities that it just they couldn't do anything. But then a little too greedy from the Grant, losing his life for the dragon when he probably shouldn't have. He didn't have to.
He definitely did not. So it looks like Baron is going to be the main objective on the field currently.
Yeah, we don't have another dragon for another 5 minutes, so
And it is the last dragon for needlessly large rod. So if they can secure that, honestly, game is going to be in their favor. All right. Well, looks like their sudden tower destruction is grouping up around the Baron. They do have more vision. They could potentially just bait the Baron right here. Maybe
could.
snake a couple kills.
that's what they did.
Oh, but Zillion get
no.
the double bomb on the Leona. Are they going to be able to follow up?
They just
Oh, but the Malzahar gets it on the Zillion. He gets his ult off in time. We got the teleport coming in from the Ornn. He blows the horn, knocks up the Leona, only the Leona. And the Glacial Prison misses on the Yi. Yi going in full power. Alpha striking in. Leona ult comes in. Doesn't quite stun anybody, but Zaya makes it out with a sliver of health. But I'm not sure if it was worth it because needlessly large rods were able to wipe out everyone else.
I liked the call coming in from needlessly large rod on that one because they had Fiora, the Ornn TP right into the middle of the team of sudden tower destruction. He can't just he can't be bursted down, so he can just be there, and he split up the entire team.
Exactly.
And then we saw that Larry just jumped onto that backline and wiped out the Malzahar super quick. Couldn't do anything. There was no other real big CC coming through.
Oh, and Zillion goes in for the flash, misses the double bomb. Zaya is caught between both. Oh, Hardened Rock Place, look at that.
Yep.
Taken down, couldn't quite take down anybody on needlessly large rods, even though Death
Zillion
did
is
get
super
really
low.
low, yeah. And honestly, in that previous fight too, Zillion actually wasted the Malzahar ult, a lot of Sudden Tower Destruction's team's time with his ult, because Malzahar ulted on him, and he just ulted himself. He died, and they all waited for him to respawn. And in that time, Yi came around the backside and took care of business.
Absolutely. We do have almost an equalization of gold here, but Sudden Tower Destruction still has that lead, which in so doing has, a little bit more items out on the field, but it doesn't seem like they aren't having the good team positioning to really do anything about it. They keep getting caught in weird spots. And so, as of right now, this is anybody's game, and we do have a dragon showing up soon. I mean, as they're trying to de-ward that dragon pit.
Ooh, and the binding barely misses. Darius sneaking around. Couldn't quite find a pole. Another binding
Right through the
miss.
uprights, baby.
Yeah.
The goal was good, as they say in football.
I mean, if she just keeps throwing binding, she's bound to hit one. All right, Yi ulted. And there's the binding hitting. Yi going in with the Alpha Strike. Glacial Prison comes out, doesn't quite stun anybody up. Darius caught in the middle of the entire team of needlessly large rods.
Tried to save his friend and died along with him.
Well, that's a true friend. That's a true friend. I don't know if it's necessarily good for the team, but he's a friend. Oh, and Sejuani going in. It's a 3v3 at this point, but the Ornn Horn comes out, and they are in the worst place possible, but the silence comes out, and he can't get that second proc off. Binding coming out. That was so much damage. Good ult by Zaya, able to delay him a little bit, but wasn't enough. Are they going to be able to finish off the Sejuani here? I think they are. Ezreal just does so much damage right now. Look at that. And they finish him off. Ezreal's just doing ridiculous amounts of damage right now.
That triple kill earlier and getting the shutdown on the Zaya was huge. Now he's back in this game once again. Spirit Breaker, though still very strong. Zaya's always going to be strong.
This is
Can't keep up anymore because the rest of Needlessly Large Rod is just through the roof, shutting her down and letting the Ezreal have his way. And now they've got the Infernal Drake.
What does Sudden Tower Destruction need to do to come back from this? They still, I mean, it's basically even in gold right now. What do they need to do?
As of right now, they just need to disengage. I think that's my personal opinion is disengage these team fights. Make sure it's on their terms when they're fighting, because this Infernal Soul is going to just deal massive amounts of damage that if they try to just brute force Bullhead right into Needlessly Large Rod, they will get decimated, especially because with the Alpha Strike coming in from Larry, he's going to just jump to the back line and start slapping a sword on Zaya and proc that Infernal Soul.
They need to peel for that Zaya. They have a Sejuani, they have a Leona. If they can just stick to her.
Absolutely.
I think Zaya cannot put enough damage to actually sway team fights.
Absolutely. And that's the other thing is that the Zaya needs to have some clutch feathers.
Oh, yeah.
That I think that's going to be the biggest piece is when they want to turn fights, is if she can land some good feathers for roots on the important characters, the important champions on Needlessly Large Rod. If they can't just dive in, oh, Ornn got rooted, don't jump in. No, that you can't do that. You have to jump in on the Ezreal if he gets rooted, or Larry if he gets rooted. That's the only way. You got to shut down damage first.
Oh, and that blue reset, they couldn't quite
rip.
take it. That is not fun.
Good smite, though.
Yeah,
the smite got the blue, but will the smite get the Baron? I believe Baron should be up soon once again. This will be the second Baron of the game.
Wow. Oh, Sejuani jumping in on the Zillion, throwing out the Glacial Prison, but nice QSS coming out from the Yi. Able to survive a little bit longer. Oh, but the Malzahar flashes. So much going on right now. Ornn jumping in with the Sejuani. It's 4v1 right now against that Darius.
That Ezreal.
And that is the worst place you could be for an Ornn ult, right in the middle of the jungle. Oh, but Zayski, that was a good pull, but
not enough.
is she able to finish off that Morgana? No. Malzahar is still alive, and he cleans up the Morgana.
Wow.
Onto the Ornn. Are they going to be able to take him down? Ezreal jumping over the wall. Finishes off the Leona. Malzahar, you're next on the chopping block. And that's an ace.
Oh my word. Zillion's ult, I swear, was on like the last half second on Ornn. So Ornn almost just died just to die. But no, the ultimate coming through, saving his life. Hold on, let me read this name. Calavire. There we go. Ezreal's just so strong right now. He jumped back into the fight and started cleaning things up as Ornn just delayed for days. Fiora was easily just playing with food until Ezreal came for the cleanup, and so things are looking super good for Needlessly Large Rod. In what I was saying, what Sudden Tower Destruction should do, which is back off for a second and then re-engage. Make sure we got a couple of cooldowns up and then re-engage. That's how that all worked out in the end. Is that Needlessly Large Rod just backed away, said no, don't hit me, run away, and then they came back for the kills.
Yeah, look at that. Morgana with a good binding. They take down the Yi. They don't have a jungler.
They don't, but they can zone off a Sejuani. Can they?
Oh yeah,
there's
she
not.
Jumps in blind a little bit too early and wasn't quite able to take down.
A quadra kill. Do we have? Wow.
They take down the Baron. Oh, only one bomb landing on the Malzahar. Couldn't quite take him down, but the Ezreal and the Ornn just doing too much damage.
Fiora took away the pentakill from Calavire. And he's spamming the sad emotes. That's a rip in chat, everybody, for the missed pentakill. Oh boy.
That would have been a penta on the first day of the series.
Which would have been sweet. Things are looking absolutely dominating for Needlessly Large Rod now. They did just get the inhibitor. They will back off for now.
Ooh,
reset.
Is this blade coming?
No, there's no way. No way she would want to expend that ult when she can use it later. Good resets just coming in from everybody. They're gonna want to start looking for the split pushes or the pushes on the side now. They don't ever have to really show up in mid lane anymore because those super minions are just going to push for them.
Yeah, exactly. And especially when they have these two teleports, they're definitely going to want Zillion or Ornn in a lane and then the rest of the team in another lane. That way they can teleport when a team fight happens. They'll also be able to keep pressure around the map. And it looks like that's exactly what they're doing, keeping Ornn in the top lane.
Yeah.
Zillion's backing to group with the team.
Yeah, I thought it was a questionable call for a second that Zillion was up there. His TP is down still, so they need to just go 4-1 on that one.
Oh, geez. Hecho in Mexico goes in on the Yi, but he flashes away with the QSS and gets away, runs right into
a tower.
right to their tower.
A TP coming in from
And then Ornn coming in with a teleport. We got the rest of the team following up with them. Ezreal is just able to poke from the sidelines. Look at that. Leona ult coming out. Wow. They turned that fight, and Ezreal jumps right as Leona attaches her Zenith Blade to her. But look at that. He's going to turn the fight. He's going to turn the fight. Still has
Good
Zillion ult. He's coming back. Can he finish off the flash to the Q?
Wow, that's big damage.
No.
Is he going to get it? Oh my gosh.
My goodness. Ezreal, are you scripting?
I mean, it was the very edge of his ult. Maybe not. But that was huge. Very questionable play coming in from Needlessly Large Rod at first. But they're able to turn that around, getting the ace.
Look at that.
It was questionable at first. I will say that. Questionable at first.
And the
ult, the only thing that saved them was Death's ult onto Calivire, who was able to survive for just so much longer and then dealing the massive amounts of damage. So they will have Elder Drake here, at least on all champions. Everyone's revived at this point. Perfect. That's big. That's huge.
It's huge. Oh, the Winions couldn't quite finish off the tower. It's got a sliver of health left, but they do have the Elder Drake. So in any sort of team fighting, they're just going to destroy.
Yeah. They've got Infernal Drake with an Elder Drake buff as well. That is big money. Big stuff here. And I at first it was looking like it was going to be in Sudden Tower Destruction's favor, but Needlessly Large Rods turned it around. We are at a 69,000 gold lead to gold for Needlessly Large Rod to 60,000 gold. That's a 9,000 change up.
Yeah.
They were 3,000, 4,000 behind, and now they're 9,000 ahead. Is massive. Things are not looking good for Sudden Tower Destruction anymore.
All right, so let's see what Needlessly Large plan is to close out this game. They still have 2 tier 2 turrets in the top and bot lane. Zillion's looking to push into the top lane turret with the rest of the team coming. Are they going to start a team fight?
Looks like they do want to just 5-man this.
Honestly,
He
it's
is
smart.
in mid lane, though.
Oh, jeez. That ult doing so much damage.
Just pushing away, yeah. They've
go.
just got the minions. They're going to just take this down easy.
That's exactly what they want to do is push the towers. If they try to engage, they fight them. They win because of Elder.
They're just keeping their distance. I don't see a fight happening just because everyone's dancing back and forth.
Ooh, but the binding hits.
Wow.
And then just tons of skill shots to follow. And there's
What?
the Elder.
The Elder Drake from downtown.
Look at that.
That was nutty.
I want to see some more of those executions while they still have the Elder. That was wicked. Ezra, look at that damage to the turrets. Literally just one W auto combo basically takes a quarter of the turret's health.
Strong
and the
man.
double bomb followed up by the binding. Ornn bellows, and there it is.
We do have a
Ornn
team fight coming
blows
through,
the
though.
horn. Knocks up the Xayah, good ult. Oh, but the Zillion
Oh my
flashes for the
word.
double bomb, but doesn't quite get it. Has to use the ult to stay alive.
Holy
Take down the
cow.
Darius. This looks like...
Are they going to turn this around?
down. Look at
What?
that. It's 3v2 right now. With Sejuani
Sejuani
barely coming back up, making it a 3v3.
Oh, they
Ezreal
just hit
finishes
hit the Nexus, hit the Nexus. That's what I'd be screaming into that mic right there. If it's just like, if you're about to die, you're like, guys, everyone else just hit the Nexus, please.
Literally had almost no health left. They're looking for the fight, but Ezreal's looking to end the game, and that's exactly what he did.
Big fights coming through. Needlessly Large Rod coming in from behind, playing from behind until the very end of that game.
CS behind, but farmed good with his Q, came back, got a triple kill with that 1,000 gold shutdown from Zaya, completely turned the fight.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, the Spirit Breaker, though, just so far ahead. Fell so fell so far from grace in that moment. He was on the top of the world. So that was just congratulations to Needlessly Large Rod in their game against Sudden Power Destruction. And that's that. That's the night. What a big night.
Honestly, first game of the series, and it was a blast. 2 great games.
Absolutely enjoyed every second of it, and we were grateful that all of you could be here with us here at GameTyrant for our for the GameTyrant League of Legends Winter Series. So we're grateful that you guys were able to be here. We'll be here next Saturday as well.
Hope to see you guys.
Yeah. And we will end that right there. And everyone have a great night.
This has been Shay